It's a lovely design. So what could I suggest that the curvature of that would be quite lovely too, wouldn't it? Oh, hello. Please, please come in. There is no need to stand in the doorway of the tent. Please come in out of the heat. Now, what can I do for you today? Oh, I apologize. I did not realize that you were unaware of what services I offer here at the Ebonwatch Market. My name is Koa, and I am a body painter. But not just any kind of body painter. You see, body paint in and of itself is a beautiful art form that can help to accentuate your natural features, can leave you feeling emboldened, or elegant, or beautiful, or whatever it is that you wish to feel. But what I do is even a bit more special. For the pigments that I use, not only are they vibrant and beautiful, but they are also laced with a very special kind of magic. And this magic can help to enhance your other abilities, not just your physical appearance. Does that sound like something that may be interesting to you? Yes, it looks as though you are someone that could benefit from this. Are you a traveler? Well, welcome to the city of Ebonwatch. I am glad that you have chosen to grace us with your presence here. Now, where are you traveling to, if you don't mind me asking? To Baywith? All right. Have you ever made that journey before, from here to Baywith? It is one full of much peril. Even the safest route is still not particularly safe. It may be a good idea to have a bit of a safeguard against any of the dangers that you may encounter. For example, this one right here. Now this is a very special pigment. As you can see, it is just in its powder form right now. I like to keep my paints as just a powder, and then I add just a little bit of water to just a little bit of the powder. That way I am making sure that I do not waste any. But when mixed with water, this will create a beautiful flowing paint that, when painted on you, will help to increase your strength. Could be very, very useful for a warrior, or perhaps a traveler going somewhere that they've never been before, encountering perils that they've never encountered before. Or I also have this one right here. This is a lovely, lovely green color, very vibrant. It brings with it feelings of life, and consequently, the paint will help to enhance your life energy. It will help to heal any sort of wounds that you may get a little bit faster. It will help to purify things like poisons from your system a little bit. Now, it is not a miracle in a bottle, but it will help you heal faster, especially if, this was painted on you fresh. It will, it could save your life, perhaps. Ooh, or I have this one. This makes a beautiful dark charcoal color. And when this is painted on your body, you will find yourself impervious to magical attacks. So anyone who may be trying to enchant you, to deceive you, with this you will not have to worry about that. Or this one here. A lovely soft yellow color, reminiscent of the sands that you find yourself in. This one creates a paint that will help to increase your agility, your reflexes, your speed and dexterity in battle. And elsewhere as well. It doesn't all have to be battle related. But I have many, many different paints here that can do many different things. If there's something that might interest you today. Wonderful, wonderful. Well, which of these colors do you think would be the most helpful to you? I'm also more than happy to use more than one paint if you would like the benefits of more than one of these pigments. Alright, okay. The strength. That is a very good choice. Especially when you are traveling somewhere that you do not know what you may encounter. Having a bit of extra strength on your side could certainly help. And the charcoal. Excellent, excellent. Yes, having protection from any sort of magical attacks, those you can see and those you cannot, would be very, very helpful as well. Yes, of course. I would be happy to make a design for you of those two paints. Now, did you have any particular designs in mind, or would you like to see a few examples that I have? Excellent. Of course, of course. Now, any of these can be adapted to accentuate your features in the best way. And this is not all that I can do, but I do like to have some examples that people can see. That way it gives you an idea, a place to start from. Now I have some designs that encompass the entire body. And then I have some designs that focus on the face. So it is completely up to you which one you would like. Here, let's look at a few of them together, shall we? Alright, let's start here, shall we? Now, as I said, this is just to give us an idea of what a style like this may look like. So I have two different models here, but of course I will design this to look exactly as it would look best on you. And any of these designs I can also do in any of the different colors as well. So with this one, you see we have rather fluid lines in the different designs here. Elements on the face, elements on the collarbone, and then some elements on the arm as well. This one features a bit of an asymmetrical design. This one up closer towards the bicep, this one lower towards the wrist. And then we can also do a design all the way down to the legs. Of course, that is optional, just depending on what you would prefer. Or we have something like this, designs that use a bit thicker of lines and maybe a bit more striking. This one you can see we have these shapes similar to flames, or perhaps the rays of the sun coming down from the shoulder onto the collarbone. Bands with different details on the arms, either little dots making a band or just the different width of lines there. And then on the face for this one, it has a design that would go directly across the eyes. We can also put a symbol at the top as well, on the forehead. Often someone may use a symbol of their tribe or clan, or perhaps something that is meaningful to their profession. Of course, any of these designs can be adapted to. Or perhaps you want something a bit free-flowing, maybe that incorporates both elements of the design. This one starts with one rope that goes all the way from the back of the neck down across the shoulder and wraps around the arm. Or we could do more of like a vine here with the different leaves coming off of it. As I said, there are many, many different possibilities. And then this one too, we have the more striking, bold shapes on the legs, both filled in over here, or just an outline of them over here. This is another one that uses a symbol on the forehead, and the rest of the face on this one is blank. That is perfectly up to you. Perhaps you would like it if the design was a bit more covered by your clothing. But then again, it does not have to be. The point is that it can be whatever you need it to be. Many different options, and we can work together to create a design that best suits you. Now, instead of the full body designs, I can also do one that is more just focusing on the face as well. Here I have just a few different designs. Again, of course, any of these can be adapted to what you would like. Perhaps you would like just one big bold shape that cuts across the face, very striking there. Or we could do something asymmetrical, a shape that goes down and then one that goes up along the other eye. Perhaps you would like something a bit more minimal, with a line that goes under the eye, across the nose, and down to the other side. This one also has some little dots, making a line across underneath the band as well. Or there's this one down here. Again, we can incorporate any sort of symbol that you would like here. Just some details of the lines around the face. Or perhaps you would like something that is a bit more fierce. This here has two symbols that crisscross in different ways. The vast majority of the face is covered in this one. Or maybe something more like this, where the eyes are covered, giving a very fierce look, especially if we use that darker charcoal paint. This one is very, very striking in that particular color. Otherwise, we have this one as well, a line across above the brow, and then one color that gently fades in a gradient as we get lower down the face. And we can do that in really any color. It's a very versatile design. You could also do it with the little dots across the top, if you wanted. Or we have some designs up here that there's a bit more to them. This one would go all the way to the hairline and then come across here, across the face, right at the brow, over the nose, and then go down in these very dramatic shapes. Or this one, you have the band across the face, similar to this one, but some striking shapes that come up this way. Or we could just do the band across the face with a symbol here. As I said, the possibilities really are endless. I am also happy to just look at your face and create a design specially for you. something that would accentuate your features perfectly. So, were you thinking more of a full body look or a face look today? Alright, we will focus on the face. That is wonderful. Now, were there any of these designs that stood out to you the most? Yes, of course, you may point to it. That one? Yes, I think that would look quite nice. Quite nice on your features. And we could do this part here with the red. And then this part here with the charcoal. Maybe add a bit of the outline of the charcoal to the red as well. Does that sound good to you? Wonderful, of course, of course. That, I think, will look quite striking on you. And will help to keep you safe as you journey through the Sahar Pass. Okay, wonderful. Well, let me... Here, I will get my little tray out here. And I will mix up my paints for you. And then we can begin. Alright. Here. Just a little bit of water. I'm actually going to put this into my little cup here so I can dip my brush into the water. Don't want to get too much, too runny, and it will not make a smooth design. It will drip onto your skin, and that we do not want. But too wet and it will not glide nicely on the skin. It has to be the perfect consistency. Don't you worry. Koa knows what Koa is doing. There we go. We'll start with the red. Just a little bit of this into my tray here. There. Should not need more than that. It is very, very strong pigment. And a bit of this one, the charcoal. There we go. Just a bit of this on the other side. There. Good, 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 good. And now let us mix the paint, shall we? Excellent. Lovely consistency for the red. And we will get some of that in the black as well. There. Lovely consistency for the black as well. Now, I think we are ready to begin. Alright. Let's start with the red, shall we? Alright. I think I'm going to start with the design around the forehead, okay? Then we will move to around the eyes and then down to the cheeks and the lower face, okay? Alright. Is it alright if I get a bit closer to you and begin painting? Alright, wonderful. Thank you, thank you. Now, hold nice and still as best as you can, okay? There. Start with the design around there. Fit that in. Excellent. Excellent. A bit more paint here from the tray. Okay. To make sure that the lines accentuate the lines of your face. There. It looks quite nice. Quite nice. Alright, now around the other side here. This side. There. Just hold nice and still. Just stay relaxed. You don't need to make a certain expression. Paint this on to accentuate your features and to increase your strength. Alright, now down here by the eyes. Would you mind closing your eyes for me? Do not worry, I will not get incredibly close to your eyes, but a bit close. Okay. There. Good, good, good. And a bit over here. Excellent, excellent. Good. That is looking very, very good so far. How are you doing? Do you need a break? Okay. Sometimes when I do the more extensive full body looks, sometimes my canvas requires a break, so I just like to ask if at any time you do need a break, even if I do not offer one, you may ask for one and we will stop and you can take a break, okay? Okay. Just to tell me if there is anything that would make you more comfortable. Alright. Let's begin on the cheeks then here, okay? There. Want this to fade, just very gently. There we are. A bit more pigment up here by under the eyes. Good, good, good. Yes, that looks quite nice. And the other side over here. Okay, that is looking very nice. Very nice so far. Now I think for the lines that go a bit further down the face, that is where we will use the charcoal. And then we could use the charcoal maybe up through this area as well to outline. Does that sound good? Okay, good, good, good. Let me use a bit of that charcoal paint then. Alright, now make sure you hold nice and still for this part, so we get a very nice crisp line here. There. Excellent job. You are very good at sitting still. Thank you. You would be surprised how many people feel a bit jumpy and are not very cooperative canvases. Now, of course, the benefits, the magical benefits of the paint don't particularly depend on how they are painted on your body. So if there is a mistake, it does not negate the benefits, of course. But as an artist, I pride myself in giving every person who walks into my tent a look that is unique and beautiful and striking. I think this will look very, very nice on you when we are done. Alright, now hold nice and still again. We're going to do this side over here. There. Excellent, excellent, excellent. That will look very nice. Alright, now would you mind turning your head just a little bit to this side over here? So I can get this side of the face. Good, thank you, thank you. That is perfect. Yes, just hold right there, okay? Good, 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 good. Alright, wonderful. And now the other side. Could you just turn your head a bit this way, please? Thank you. Good, good. Excellent. Thank you. There. Just want to make sure that the design fades nicely to the side of the face and the hairline, so it does not look like just one line cut it off, you know. Again, that is artistry that I pride myself in. At being able to create a look that works for each person. Alright, and now a bit of this down by the mouth, alright? Just keep your mouth nice and relaxed. Do not need to make a certain expression or anything. There. Excellent, excellent. Now, would you like any sort of designs down on the neck as well? Or perhaps you will be traveling with a scarf or something like that, so maybe you do not want it to get in the way. Okay, no, that is perfectly fine. Now, this pigment is also quite strong, and because it is laced with magic, it will stay on as long as you wish for it to. So it will not rub off on your clothing or something like that. But when you wish to remove it, simply take some water on a cloth and wipe it away, and it will come right off, leaving no trace. That way you can keep it on for a few days, even when you sleep, if you would like to have it your entire journey to be with. And then once you get there, you can wipe it off. Alright? Okay, good, 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 good. Now let's do some of that outline with the charcoal, yes? Alright, good. Make sure we hold nice and still for this part. Just up here by the bridge of the nose. Good, 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 good. Excellent. Just a very delicate line there. Do not need anything too thick. Just a little bit right there. Make sure that it is symmetrical down the back. Good, 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 good. Now let us outline top up here too, okay, right by the forehead. Just up around this way. There. Just keep your brow nice and relaxed, okay? Do not scrunch your brow. Not that you would do that naturally. Again, you would be surprised. Sometimes when I start to paint up there, people raise their eyebrows. No, 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 just hold still. Just hold still. It is okay. I know what I am doing. There, just outline right up like that. There, good, good, good. Excellent, excellent. There. I know the design on the paper did not have this, but if you would like, I could add just a line, a very thin line, a very small dots around the area up here by the brow. I think it would just add a bit of detail that would look quite nice on you. Okay, yes, of course. Just some little dots, hold nice and still. Just there, yes, that looks very nice. That is a nice addition to our paint here. There. That looks quite nice. Quite nice, yes. I think that it does an excellent job accentuating your features without being too in your face, I suppose. I mean, it is on your face, but I don't want it to be in your face. You know what I mean. Now, in the land here in Ebonwatch and in the land of Bayweth, you will most likely meet many different people of many different races, perhaps different than the kingdom that you come from. I hope that you get to meet some exciting people. Hopefully not exciting in a bad way. There are certainly people that it might be too exciting to meet. But hopefully you will have some wonderful experiences, some wonderful stories to tell when you return home. You know, I think this is perhaps my favorite look that I have done today. I hope that it is pleasing to you as well. Oh, yes, of course. Payment. Generally, for a face look like this, I charge 3 silver. But because it is your first time here, your first time to the wilds, it would be remiss of me to not give you a bit of a discount as a welcome. How about 2 silver? Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you very much. I think that that is an excellent look for you. And I hope that the powers of the paints help you as well. You may already be feeling a bit stronger than normal. Good, I am glad. Purchase the pigments. You are not the first person to ask that of me. Yes, there are certainly people, especially people like yourself, who travel from place to place, who would like to have the benefits of traveling with such powerful paints at their disposal. However, unfortunately, the type of magic that I use to create these is a closely guarded family secret. And if I were to sell them to someone, I would have to answer to my mother. And she is a force to be reckoned with. I am glad that you understand. Yes, I understand the appeal of traveling with them. That is why I am able to be here, to offer my services. Although, if you are going to be with, you may run into another one of my relations, if you do require such services again. Well, it has been very lovely meeting you, and I wish you well on your journey as you travel deeper into the wilds. It will most likely be a journey you will not soon forget. Be well, traveler.